Hi guys, it's me, Bronwyn. This is actually part 2 of my first part, which is I was gonna make a completely different meal. I was gonna make chicken and peppers and taco, and I turned it around because I realized I didn't have the stuff that I needed. So I turned it into, oh my god, this is crazy. I thought I turned this out. Oh no, something else might have got turned out. Oh no. Oh, I'm learning, guys. I'm learning. Okay, so there's my cut up green pepper. And there's some mushrooms that I cleaned. When I clean my mushrooms, I just use a little teeny paper towel roll, and I just rub all the blackness off them and kind of go from there. But right now I'm just doing with the green peppers by the look of things. And I end up deciding to make some meatballs and linguine and sauce. And I use Catelli. I love it. It's the, no, not Catelli, pardon me, Classical. And it's a brand that we like here in Canada. I don't know if you guys have it in the United States or not, but it's very delicious. And I'm just trimming most of the white part away from my green pepper there is what I'm doing. But I don't like to waste stuff either, so I trim the top too, and I take the meat from the top of the green pepper. And I have worked in kitchens a lot in my life, and I've learned a lot. I once worked with a Michelin chef. I think he was 4 stars. Not sure. He had a restaurant in Toronto. I won't say the name of it because I've also had another story that I'm gonna tell you, and you'll be like, ew, but that's for another day. But anywho, just because you go to a restaurant doesn't mean it's always neat and clean and tidy. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But in any case, yeah, so I like to get the gunkies off the inside of the green pepper. And I know it looks like I'm being all slap happy with my knife, but I do know how to be careful in the kitchen. I have cut myself before, burnt myself in the kitchen before, especially when you're working in a restaurant for like another person, working fries or any kind of open vat of oil is never fun. But yeah, so I've been injured and had stuff like that happen my whole life, so I try to be careful. Believe it or not, I know it looks like I'm being rammy as heck, and I kind of am. Sometimes I try to make like 2 meals in one day, one for the night we're gonna eat, and then for the next day, a different meal, and then we'll have the leftovers from the first meal on the second meal, or I throw it into the walls, I tells you. No, I throw it in the freezer in serving size portions, and then we just take it out as we need it. And I'm really trying to be much more conservative with my grocery spending. It's gotten right out of control just because everything's like so much more expensive. Like my coffee, for instance. I love my Tim Hortons coffee. It's $20 a can, whereas you can get it for $18, and sometimes you can get it as low as $16. But not anymore, so $4 difference from what I would normally approximately be paying. So that's ridiculous. So like, it's just like, it's $4 here, and then it's another $5 there, and milk's gone up, and eggs have gone up, and everything just costs a flipping fortune. But that's why I like to cook at home, because every time I order out, don't you guys find it's crazy the amount of money that you spend? Like, I think it's almost preferable to cook like 2-3 meals in one day and then freeze and bake it off as you need it, rather than spending money on like takeout, because every time it's so expensive, and I don't really feel like they would be as stringent with the quality of control, like the quality of ingredients, for instance, or the freshness of their food. Like, and I've worked in kitchens, and I know it's like first in, first out. But sometimes there's people that don't know what they're doing, and they come into your kitchen and will mess stuff up. And so I used to do prep, and you have to be, on the ball and have everything done before the chef needs all his stuff. So, yeah. So I learned how to do all this kind of stuff, like I said, in the kitchen. And, like, for instance, I clean my mushrooms. I don't ever wet them. I learned that working in kitchens. You just use the paper towel to get some of the gunk off them. And obviously you want to get as much of that other stuff off them as you can. I think it's like compost or worse. So yeah, I brush mine all off, and then I wipe them off too as I'm going if I see dirt, just like I did just there. And I'm using a new video editor too. I'm really trying to learn as I go here. This one, it's a Video Shop, I think it's called. It's okay, I'll figure it out, put it in the description if I can remember. I'm learning, like I said, I've learned some stuff just on TikTok for doing different videos. I finally learned how to use a song on TikTok without getting a copyright deletion or delete the videos, what do you call it, sound, so, you can't be heard anyway, so what the frig's the point? So yeah, so there's my chopped up mushrooms. So I have mushrooms, onions, green peppers. I'm not sure exactly which order here we're going in, to be honest. And I do a lot of wiping and cutting and cleaning, and I go back and forth to the sink. So I'm so sorry if I'm back and forth so much. There's just like a little shot of my stove. I have such a little kitchen. It's my only little prep area. I've got like about maybe a 1.5 foot of area between my microwave and my oven, and I've got a little toaster oven behind that. That's behind my little area here. Oh yeah, here we go. I'm gonna be doing that right now. So yes, I'm going. Believe it or not, I sped this up just a teeny bit. Hopefully it won't speed my voice up. I never thought of that. Hopefully I don't sound like a chipmunk on this one. Oh my god. So many times I had so many weird things happen with each video. I'm 56 years old and I have learned so many new things even in the last year. And in the last like 4 years, 6 years, I've learned a lot too. I've gone through a lot. It's me and my grandson, we moved out. I sold my old house. We live in a different area. He started school around here when we moved in here. Okay, wayward runaway onion there. I was giving it what for. I think I did that because I knew I was recording, but I don't usually like to record the sound on because you never know what's going to happen in the background. Because I got kids coming in and out with my grandson, and they play and stuff. So I never know what's going to be in the background. So I'm just doing a little bit of a voiceover here. Sometimes I like the sound of the cooking and the kitchen sounds. And on the first one, I by accident, I uploaded it to YouTube before I edited it. So this one's, I'm editing it. So this is all the prep for the sauce, just chop, chop, chop. And I like to saute all my stuff down and make it nice and soft. And then I put this spaghetti sauce in I use sweet basil marinara. It's so good. It's most delicious. So good. And I saute all the vegetables together, and then I will get my meat out and I will spice that up with some oregano and tarragon and a little bit of pepper and some salt. And oh yes, fennugreek. That's my secret ingredient for everything. When I make my meatballs, I put fennugreek powder in. Some garlic powder or fresh garlic minced. I don't put onions in my meatballs, but I do put cooked spaghetti sauce or just a regular spaghetti sauce that has nothing in it, and I'll add it to the meatballs just for some moisture. And I like to cook them in sauce because I find that they're nice and soft and tender, and they cook up really nice. And I buy extra lean so I don't get any of that seepage crud. Okay, here I am showing you my ingredients. Tarragon, yes, I forgot about that. Tarragon is delicious. It's so good. And there's some spices I found in the last 10 years that I just was like, oh my god, like fennugreek. Oh my god, when I found that spice, I was like, this is what's been missing my whole life. For instance, if you're making a chicken soup and you're like, it tastes good, but there's just something's missing. Well, guess what? It's not tarragon, it's fennugreek. And fennugreek powder. I don't know what the hell I'm doing here with my hands. Sorry guys, oh my god, what am I doing? I keep trying to make the shot easier for you guys to see what I'm doing, and I end up getting myself all in the way. I think I have onions on my hand. I have to wash my hand. Oh, there we go. Second, there's a different cut there. That's a picture there on my stove of my meat pie that I made for dinner that night. Oh yeah, here we go. I'm just getting the mushrooms out. See, this is all out of order. Oh Lord, I'm sorry. So yeah, this is just me cleaning mushrooms. Lord. Alright, you can just fast forward through this part if you want. I mean, who doesn't know how to clean a mushroom? And you already watched me do it. Oh my god. I think I split it and then put a half on one side and a half on the other, if you know what I mean. On one side of a clip and then on the other side. I don't know. Anyways, so yeah. So yes. See, there's that gunk I'm talking about. If you gotta cut it off with the knife, and then I rub it on the cloth. paper towel, I should say. Yes, and yes, I do that because if you get mushrooms wet, you might as well just throw them away because they are no good anymore. And I don't know, there's some people that say, oh, you can freeze them. And nope, not if you like mushrooms and you like them to have any kind of integrity or taste or form or texture. A good texture, not a rubber. Oh, you can. I know there's lots of things you can. Like you can freeze green pepper and onions and stuff like that. You can like dice them up and freeze them in bags and then use them as you need it. But only in sauces because it just what do you call it? Liquefies almost. Like anything that you freeze, like a vegetable that you freeze, is going to pretty much be compromised. Once you put it into a nice sauce, it's just going to fall apart and it's going to be delicious and it's going to add flavor, but you won't get the big chunks of vegetables in there. So for kids, it's great. They don't even know what's in there. And I always try to grind some stuff up in there that they never even see, like spinach. Like I have my grandson, he likes spanakopita, and so do I, but he doesn't know that there's garlic and feta cheese and spinach in them. Good. And fennugreek, of course. But yeah, I like to bake, I like to cook. I haven't been doing a lot of it, but I thought, I do like to. Maybe I'll just cook and I will show you as I do things. And I'll show you my different recipes that I make. And yes, I at first thought I was going to be making something else. And I think at one point I get out my chocolate spice and I like shake it in front of the camera like, hey, here we go, that's what I'm making. But no, that is not what I'm making. Alright, there's all the stems. I want a composter so bad. I want one of them loamies. Oh my god. But like, the only problem with those things is then you gotta buy the little pucks that go in. And what are they made out of? Are they gonna break down? Are they okay to use? What's in that? Which I bet you any money that it would, because the whole idea of loamy is for you to be able to compost right in your own kitchen. Put all your plastic waste, your recyclables, anything that's bio, like breaks down biologically, even if it's over time, you can put it in there like a phone case, the plastic phone cases and stuff. It's amazing. I watched that commercial and just drool. I want one so bad. I used to have a composter and I had worms, living worms in my composter. And then somebody threw in broken eggshells, and you will kill all your worms with broken eggshells. And then I moved, and I don't know, I think that the whole thing just got thrown into the backyard when we moved, so the worms were freed in the end, whatever ones didn't die from the eggshells. Oh my god. Anyway, so yeah, so here we go. I'm putting away dinner from that night, and not tonight, that night, and then I'm making dinner for the next night. Like I said, I try to make it ahead of time. But, there's a lot that goes on to put all this stuff into a spaghetti sauce. And I used to make bruschetta too. I haven't made that in forever. It's so good. And I like to grow my own fresh herbs and Greek oregano. I have that finally in my garden. And some lavender and lemon thyme. Oh my gosh. That makes some great tea in the summertime. A little bit of lavender, lemon thyme. A little bit of lemon balm and a little bit of mint. That's so good. Yeah, and there's me big bowl of butter. Yes, and there's me. Oh, they're not chopped up again. It's like we're going back and forth in time. I'm time traveling mushroom cutting. Yes, see, there's the dirt. I'm showing you the dirt. Meanwhile, there's dirt on my counter that I don't notice me cleaning. Oh, okay, good. I threw it on the floor. That's awesome. That's really great. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, believe it or not, I like a clean house and a clean kitchen, but every now and then. What am I doing? I am sorry. What did I do? Leave and go walk the dog here? Jeez. Oh my gosh. Yep, my little kitchen. It's just teeny weeny. Oh my god, if this goes on for much longer, I'm gonna have to cut again. Oh no. It's just me and my mushrooms at 1.5 times the speed. But it's still boring looking at a bowl of mushrooms. Yep, those are mushrooms.
Later we'll make the batch, sure.
I don't know.
I got that cookie dough we gotta cook too.
Why is this doing this? This was supposed to be a cut. I'm back, but geez, where did I go for like an hour? Oh my god, we're back at the green peppers already. These clips are all screwed up. I am so sorry. Well, as you would know, you cut up all your veggies first, your onions, your veggies, you saute them in a pan till they're translucent and delicious, and then you put in your sauce and you simmer that down and you get that cooking with all your spices and your tarragon and your oregano and stuff, because I'm going to be cutting peppers again. I cannot believe me. Oh my god, I'm just going to have to, like, you guys just fast forward till you see something you like. How about that? Oh my goodness. Oh, look, that's a wonky one. Oh yeah, see, there's me looking at it too going, I don't like that spot on my produce, but I order from Walmart, and I don't find they're as picky with the produce when they bring it to me as it is when I, go and pick it out myself. So I find they'll send out some blemished shit that I would never buy, or they'll send out something that you didn't order, which is kind of a funny one. Like, for instance, I had pistachio nuts on my list. Well, they sent me barbecue pistachio nuts one time, and then they sent me salt and vinegar pistachio nuts. I just like the roasted salted pistachio nuts. That's it. That's all. Plain, simple, delish. But yeah, flavored ones, no. It's just like flavored coffee. No, I'm okay. I'm okay. I don't want it. I don't like anything in my coffee, except if it's a B52 coffee, then that's different. Okay, there's me. Yep, we already been over this. I chop the lids off, and I use as much as I can, and I cut all the white part of it. Yeah. Oh man. So, I've been learning how to do videos on here and on TikTok. And I mean, I say I'm learning, but I've been online for like 4 years. But I really am learning. But you know what? I see other people still making mistakes, and they've been online for years and years. So it happens. We all just screw up. That's the one thing I like about YouTube and the other social media places is, I mean, aside from the higher ups that want to ban me all the time because I'm lippy, apparently. I don't know. They don't like my politics. And guess what? I don't like theirs. But that's okay. Right now, that's why I'm showing you cooking content. Because if I say stuff, I'm just like, banned. You're not allowed to comment. I get banned on TikTok for talking. I get banned on YouTube for stating stuff. I've left opinions, and they're like, be nice to the community guidelines. And it's like, are you sure you want to post that? It's like, yeah, I'm motherfucking sure. I said I hate the motherfucker, and there's a reason why I hate him, and that's why. And, oh yeah, by the way, I swear, don't let your kids watch my videos, because I do swear, and I try not to, but every now and then I do. Especially if I'm voiceovering, because I know my grandson's never around when I'm voiceovering, which is right now. And so I said the F word, because he's not going to hear me. Nobody's going to hear me. Just
what
my
are you
little
barking
bear.
about, honey?
My little
Luna.
my little German
Honey.
Shepherd puppy. She's
We're
in no
just
way
walking by.
little.
It's dinner
She's
time.
big. She's like a big King Shepherd or something.
walking
Not
the
sure.
dogs.
But purebred.
Can't be so
But I got her. That's another interesting story. Got her. I picked out a black
Alrighty,
lab.
just
Gorgeous little
chopping
puppy
these
named
up.
Luna. I love the crap out of her. She's a baby. And then me and my ex, we came across my daughter's roommate who had a little German Shepherd puppy who was about a year old when my Nova was about a year old. And she was leaving her beautiful German Shepherd dog in the cage 23 out of 24 hours. I won't say who it was. I don't want to embarrass them. They're just young. They didn't know better. And you know what?
I
They
have
did the right
mashed
thing.
potatoes. You want me to heat them
And
up?
Me and my
Okay,
ex
I'm
asked her,
coming.
please take the dog. We'll foster
minute.
her. We'll get her a good home. The whole bit. And then I couldn't part with her after we got her because I knew how she'd been so lonely in the cage. And
Alright,
she
we're heating them up,
she
love.
started coming up and when I'd read my grandson's stories, she'd come up and sit in the bed with us every
Somebody's
day. So I knew she was getting attached to Brave. And as much as I love my Nova, and I still love Nova, I let her go with my ex. I have someone who loves still. And I took her. And I love my Nova so much, and she was my baby. But so was Luna, and I try to be with her now.
I will
She had
figure
such a
this out.
crappy first year of life, And oh yeah, there's me and my kitchen. It is so crowded and cluttered right now. Don't even look, guys. You know what? This is the reality. I hate it when I see these fucking YouTubers' houses, and they're like, oh, look at my pantry, which is perfect, and look at my fridge, which is stacked and sorted, and look at my eggs that are in acrylic. Go fuck yourself. Take your acrylic eggs and jam. Because I see these people, and I see kids on the internet in these freaking houses where they got marble countertops, you know, mahogany, you know, counters and or not mahogany counter, you know what I mean, cupboards and stuff. These gorgeous places where they, you know, they live, and I always think, how the frick are they affording these places? And then I realized, oh yeah, they're still living with mom and dad, and that, you know, that's cool too. But then there's these young people that have like a couple of kids, and they've got like a mansion, and you know, and I know some of them are YouTubers and they have YouTuber money, which we don't get in Canada. Oh goody, my stove's all getting splattered. Oh well, I'll wipe it. Anyway, so yeah, we're done with that. And oh, what was I talking about? I lost my train of thought now. Oh no. Anyways, yeah. Okay, sorry. Yeah, YouTubers, they seem to be perfect. Oh yeah, and those are the balls that I had shown on the first video, and I had made them and then I put them away. I get my sauce going, bubbling up nice and hot. Oh, I think I'm gonna show you. Yep. Oh, down there. Oh boy, we're gonna get like vertigo if I keep this up. All right, so then I just pop my cold balls into my hot broth or whatever sauce stuff. Green peppers and mushrooms and onions. It's so good. Yep. And I just let them simmer in there. I turn it down low and I let them simmer inside the sauce. I usually don't ever have a problem with any kind of fat coming out of them because I use extra lean. It looks like I was going from one foot to the next. What am I doing? It's like I'm on a boat taking the video. What is going on? Here's me. I'm on the pot throwing my meatballs in. Oh my god. So yeah, and then I just kind of shimmy the pot, let them all sink in the way they're gonna, so that I make room for them. That's some nice tomatoes my friend loaned me. I had them can of tomatoes, so I needed some tomatoes. And right there, that thing there that's in that, it's like a bit of it's in a container. And what I do is I crush up a whole bunch of garlic at one time, smash it all up, and then mince it up really fine. Or I put it in a little mullet, and then I put it in with fresh butter, or I put just butter on it. I cook them together, like warm them up together, so that I'm not sure if I like the flavor of it, but I love it. Here's me being hot sauce. I was testing, you know, where my hands are always clean. Always, like every 5 minutes. Well, when you saw that, you know, 5 minutes where I wasn't there, I was about to wash my hands. And so I stick the thing in there, and then I take it and put it down. Anyway, so yeah, so I had some other sauce. See, these are all out of order. I'm so sorry. Because the sauce I put in with the other fresh sauce, and so, oh my god. So I amalgamated two sauces together so I would have more sauce, and then I found another jar, and usually I have that too. So I always like to make enough so that if I have extra, I can put lasagna, if it's loose meat, and I don't know how that thing's up.
Spaghetti.
Maybe I'm just making it. I stuff all my stuff in there. I do not have murder. I went from the house with a dinner and a regular and 2 dogs to a two-bedroom town cycle. And I use my little noodles and I cook them to taste those. That's what I was talking about, olive oil and garlic. And I put it in there, and then I just take it out in little bits and I pasta as just so they don't dry out. I do a little bit of sauce, not too much though. I guess you know, my ex likes wet, sloppy, saucy everything. I like it. And if I could, I would put cilantro. That's too much. Oh yes, and then put the balls in there. Look at the balls. I actually did. That's why the sauce is in there. That's why. Because I made the sauce and balls the first night, and the next night I made the blue balls. So I could rewarm my sauce and balls, or I could put the sauce and balls. The sauce and balls. So, yeah. So anyway, so that's what happened. Part 1, part 2. This is part 2, and it's pretty much one of my little sneaky things that I like to do at this kitchens is olives in my pasta. I reuse just the juice that goes in those olives. I end up just pouring all the sauce on it sometimes, and just so why not? So we made noodles and it was delicious. I hope you've enjoyed. And I hope you come back with me again. I have a new editing software, so I think I'll be able to keep it all in line. Like one video connects with the second video to the third. The continuity should be there hopefully soon. Oh my god. I have been doing this a long time. Yeah. I'm just showing you my jacked up ones there. I don't care, they're still looking great. I use them. But I had to put a rubber band on the end because the spring stopped working. I suppose I could have just went to Dollar Tree and grabbed another pair of dollars, but that's my thing anymore. I have so much stuff. I love stuff. Stuff is great. But there's so much stuff in the world. There's like so much, and then we go to the Dollar Store and buy more stuff. And I put more stuff in my house. And then my house is stuff with stuff. And it's like, I get my sister, she was talking about emails and before, I was like, yep, I agree with sister. Because she's awesome. She can pack stuff away, do things like a